Yellowstone really was not a natural system without the top predator. Yes, it did have bears, but bear numbers were reduced through the middle part of the 20th century for various reasons. But as Bob Barbie so eloquently said, there were good animals and bad animals. And wolves led the list of bad animals. But cougars were eliminated, coyotes were reduced, people went after bobcat, lynx, wolverine, all predators, as Bob said, those animals that bit something. But wolves were the worst. And wolves arguably had the biggest impact on the system because they were the dominant carnivore in North America. And there's a lot of science to support that. Cougars aren't as widespread. Bears are primarily omnivores. Wolves were the big one. And Yellowstone didn't have them. And so how could we call this a natural system? How could we as Park Service people say that we were hewing or adhering to our mission? And so it took a lot. And what was more important, it was that this was possibly, despite what I just said, maybe more about human attitudes and cultural norms than ecology. Now that's oftentimes what we did, is we presented this ecological picture and we presented this Endangered Species Act made us do it, this policy argument for the Park Service, but we were fighting this other battle. And this is the battle of the Old West, the mystique of the cowboy, and who doesn't love that? And it's still very much in place. But you're taking on the gunslinging guy on his quarter horse who rid this land of these predators so we could have cows on it, and in some places sheep. That's what that guy did. And you're telling me that you're going to reverse this whole thing and you're going to bring back this toothy critter that might kill some sheep and cows, and it will also kill my elk and deer. And you're going to do that, and you're going to tell me this is Park Service policy and federal government policy. And that's where the fire-breathing dragon started. And as Bob Barbie also said, he's never seen an issue more volatile than wolves.